This could well be the best crop sensor DSLR out there. This thing's got a new, refreshed, beefed up, steroid-like quality to it. It's close to the D5. It's fighting up there with that pro level body, even though technically it's supposed to be a semi-pro body. Compare it to the D300S, man, this is a pro body. The articulated screen doesn't flip around, so that's not going to help you out if you want to use this for vlogging. That's another video, I'd say. The buttons are now illuminated, which is a very nice extra feature. Of course, on the top, that screen can still be illuminated. The controls are still where they need to be. In fact, now you can also change ISO just with one hand, which is very, very nice. Quality, white balance, metering modes, and your shooting modes are all easily accessible. There's a button on the front there so you can switch between single, continuous, low. I don't find that particularly easy to turn, but I don't need to turn it in too much of a hurry anyway. You've got a USB port, and it's that kind of USB. You've got proper mic and headphone socket there, and HDMI there. Of course, this thing is weather sealed, so very, very handy. XQD and SD. Yeah, you're going to have to get that card if you want to take full advantage, well, of the other slot and of the speed of the buffer shooting, blah, 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 whatever you want to call it. That joystick lever on the back is nice to get right across the screen because this has better, way better focus coverage. With that XQD card, you can get up to 200 raw files before it starts buffering. Even with the SD, it's no slouch. Let me flick this round to continuous and just let you hear what it sounds like just for the crack. And that'll just keep going. Even in an SD card, it's decent. I use back button focusing a lot, and that's in the right place. The A lock is now where that joystick is, so you'd press that down to get that to go. The D-lighting could be interesting for video. I'd give that a go, see what it's like. I don't use it in photography, but you know, pretty good. The raw files give you even better range now. The 20.9 megapixel sensor, smaller pixels, no low pass filter. It seems to be extra sharp. It seems to give a bit more depth. ISO is definitely something that they're continually pushing, and it is getting better with these bodies. And you can get that natively right up to a ridiculous 51,200 and above that. I never bother checking the high modes, but you can do it. That 51,200 still pretty usable, you know, if you're at a push. Buttons over on this side now, you can change it just with one hand on the go. You've got a dedicated record button that's nice. You've got a dedicated exposure compensator button there, although you can just rock the dial back and forth as you need to, and it'll help you with that, no problem at all. There's definitely a marked difference in image quality, but with this camera I'd be shooting raw, even though the straight out of camera JPEGs that I'm putting in this video work well. This thing is a beauty. Focus points much better coverage than before. Articulated screen, beautiful, not quite there for me, not yet. 4K video capabilities, need testing out, but that's kind of exciting, kind of useful. It's a bit beefier, it's comfortable, the build quality of course is there, it's solid, weather sealed, and if you're a Nikon user, it's easy. If you're on the D300Ss still, then this will be a big deal for you. You'll just pick it up and you'll go. Yes, you've got a bunch of new function buttons. It's a bit more uniform here. You've got backlighting on the buttons, but it's familiar territory with a serious workout in the gym. That X-Speed processor means you're getting some seriously decent speed with the autofocus, with the face detection, with the tracking, and of course, with the right memory card. We waited, Nikon, some of us left, but you produced a winner. Of course, if there's anything we've left out, get involved below, let us know. Not a review, overview, geeky stuff. What did you expect? That's what we're here for after all, you know. Bit of photo talk, and today's topic is Nikon smashing the DX market. Oh yes, and this goes out. This bit anyway, to all of you that got a bit upset that I showed the sensor off. Look at that right there. Don't worry, it cleans itself and it'll have a good thorough clean. Don't panic. Plus all the other reviews show you the sensor. By the way, for those of you wondering how on earth we work professionally with D200s and D300Ss, thank you very much, but I had wall-sized, and I mean big wall, not tiny little walls, wall-sized images printed off my D200. So there, don't be a snob, and relax.